criminal trial of former President Donald Trump continued in Lower Manhattan today, and so far they have called 3 witnesses. Just before wrapping for the day, they called a former managing director of a bank used by Trump's then personal attorney.
The first witness, longtime Trump friend David Pecker, finished testifying today. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor was in the courtroom.
David Pecker, the former CEO of the National Enquirer's parent company, testified on cross-examination that negative stories about former President Bill and Hillary Clinton were good for business, that they were running them long before Pecker vowed to be the eyes and ears of the Trump campaign during an August 2015 meeting with Trump and his then personal attorney Michael Cohen, where he promised to publish negative stories about Trump's political opponents. On direct examination Tuesday, he had said it was mutually beneficial to him and the campaign for Pecker to continue running those stories. The defense asked if it was standard operating procedure to take material from other publications and reframe it with a National Enquirer twist. Yes, said Pecker. The defense said there was already negative information out there about Ben Carson, so they ran it in the tabloid. Pecker confirmed. A defense attorney asked, "You would have done this whether you discussed it with Trump, yes?" Yes, Pecker said. But on redirect, Pecker said the recycled stories ran when opponents were doing well in the polls, and it was done in coordination with Trump's campaign. Pecker has been on the stand detailing practices where they would buy exclusive rights to alleged damaging stories about Trump, then not publish them, though he said they never explicitly used the phrase catch and kill. Pecker said he wanted nothing to do with the Stormy Daniels payment after he says he paid for 2 other stories and says Cohen suggested that he had paid for it with his own money. Trump faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records, allegedly logging payments to Cohen as legal expenses when prosecutors say it was really reimbursement for payment to the adult film star before the 2016 election to buy her silence about an alleged affair.
It's not a crime if it wasn't done with the purpose of influencing the election.
Trump denies the affair and has pleaded not guilty.
It should be over. The case is over.
The second witness called was Rona Graff, Trump's longtime executive assistant at the Trump Organization. She testified to adding contact info for Stormy Daniels into the Trump Organization computer system and said she had a vague recollection of seeing her in the reception area of Trump Tower. On cross, Graff said Trump was a fair boss, to which he smiled. Graff also testified she vaguely recalled hearing Trump say Stormy Daniels might make an interesting contestant on The Apprentice. The former president stood and tried to shake Graff's hand as she left the witness stand. When David Pecker walked by the defense table, he gave him a low fist pump. Outside of Manhattan Criminal Court, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.